Finally, BBIG is unhalted today. If you're new here to our channel, we already spoke about the unhalting 2 weeks ago. If we go back first, we have to go to the Nasdaq and see Nasdaq resumed trading in BBIG today. If we go here and we see that on the 8th of August, and we said that the price will go higher the moment that we get unhalted, we're gonna test the $1.32, and we need to have a closing candle to confirm the breakout. Now, if we go back to our chart, it's really interesting what happened. We said we're gonna have a test. Today, now, after the unhalting, we went almost 100%. However, the short are heavily positioned here. So the turning point for BBIG, just wait for it, the $1.32. So now the main question, the $1 million question, where, or to be exact, what's the best signal for BBIG will squeeze? This is the most important thing. People have BBIG untied and waiting for the squeeze. Now this is not the squeeze. We already went to a big price, like a lot of people have average around the $8 and the $4. So this is not the squeeze. We're not squeezed yet, because who didn't bought BBIG and see that the percentage 60% and 100%, this is the lowest price for BBIG. So we're gonna speak about this price action, where the signal for BBIG will have a squeeze. So let me just go smaller and see what's going on. Look what happened. Now we have a test around our EMA. This test gives us a confluence and confirmation for our resistance is really strong. Now we need to break this EMA. And how we're gonna break it? Of course, we're gonna have 4-hour candle closing above the $1.32. Then we're gonna have the first signal for squeeze is the $2.22. Still, even if we held above the $1.32 is a strong signal, but still the $2.22 will be the trigger for squeeze for BBIG to go at least the $3.50 realistic price, then the $6. Let me just put like the line for you to see it clearly, because many of you are using the phone. So let me just close up. $3.57 first target, and the second target is around the $6. I know many of you like, come on Jesus, we're gonna have the 50 or 100, or like AMC, like GameStop. Never resemble any stock for another stock. Every play is different. BBIG is special, have a different scenario, okay? So we never resemble BBIG to AMC, GameStop, or the other stocks that's already squeezed. For example, look for BBBY. It jumped almost 100%. We already talked about it here on Patreon before the squeeze on yesterday around 6 p.m. when the price broke out from this flag, and we said this will be the signal for the price going around the 17 and higher, and that's why the price actually did that and went until the 27 and the 30, almost the 30. So what I mean by that, BBBY have a different strategy, different price target. So never resemble BBIG by AMC or GameStop, because every stock have a different price target depending on the market value, depending on how many share float for the stock. So there's a lot of things is different for each stock. So have to have a different strategy for different stock, and even price target for BBIG is special. Don't put a price tag around BBIG for $10 or $100. Here we're gonna talk about the realistic price action where the short sellers heavily positioned. So if we broke any level we talk about here, is mean this is an important level where the short are positioned. We don't talk about imaginary number. I'm not giving you a number from my head. People from on Reddit or on YouTube just give a round number around $10, $50. even the price analysts don't care about this because it's not realistic, and they always adjust the price level depending on the fundamental. On the fundamental, there's a lot of things we can control. So that's why I always give you the price action or the price level for BBIG, the realistic price level. That's why we have a rejection now, and that's why we're gonna have the squeeze when we go over the $2.20. Hopefully that was informative. We're gonna do update for BBIG and Tide for the coming days. So see you in the next video.